Well, trading is closed on June 26, 2019. We'll go over our calls in a minute. Let me first say that I have personal business to attend to tonight. I didn't have as much time to analyze things as I normally spend. And anybody who wants to risk any money should keep in mind that I didn't have as much time as I normally do. And because I'm recording this early, I don't have all the information I normally have. Okay, enough excuses. We had some targets. We had 29, 27, 75, and that printed. We had an optional target, 29, 39, 72, and that didn't. This is a type of target I forget if it doesn't print. We did a computer study one time, found these printed 95% of the time within a day, but the last few of these haven't worked at all. So just keep in mind, optional means optional. If it doesn't print, I don't lose any sleep over it. We have a new target for tomorrow, 29.2208. Unless we gap down smartly, that's my call. Look for the pattern with the early high. Well, the times fit fine. What doesn't fit fine is the shape. Normally it closes near the day's high, or it drops in a straight line, and I can't really say either one of those things happen. I guess you could talk yourself into this, but that's really pushing it if you ask me. Tomorrow's open is a substitute for today's close. So if we zoom ahead here or collapse, I guess you could still count it. But this isn't the type of thing I normally see. We'll try to explain it in just a minute. During the day, we got an ultimate sell signal, and that worked. MEJT says the drop is not for keeps. Gives us a target of 29.2208. Will it really make things easier for me to explain if we zoomed ahead tomorrow, gapped up, and probably took out this high? If that happens, I can explain it with my fingers crossed behind my back. And if not, I really don't have a good explanation. That doesn't mean I'm advising people to risk money on it, because if it fails, it'll fail in grand style. Let's just go over why I think there's some chance of this happening. I don't think we drop in a straight line, and this pattern normally does rally, no matter how bad it looks. It normally rallies, takes out this high. So that's the default call. We also have an overlapping decline. These things tend to retrace. We have a higher target. We have a wall into the close. That might just be wishful thinking, because that's pretty weak action today, but that's what I'm going to hope for. Here's what I think's going on. I think this is A, we're making a B. I'm hoping that this is A of blue B, and that's an ABC, which completed, and then we're going to get C of B coming up. And there's a few reasons. If this is wave blue B that we're in, and that's A, and that's ABC, here's C, and there's A, and that's 61.8% of C, if it's right. And if it is right, can't be sure yet. If it is right, then we could get wave C of B way for a pretty strong rally, almost 3,100. Looks like too much of a stretch to me, but it's one target. So how can you explain this drop here? Well, I don't have any count I'm perfectly happy with. Everything I try looks a bit forced, including this one. But if that's 1 and that's ABC for 2, and this is a sharp 3 and that's 4, I guess you could talk yourself into an ending diagonal triangle here. And if that is an ending diagonal triangle, target is to overtake that high, and that will let me hit the target I have too, will make everything fit. As I say, I'm not totally thrilled with this interpretation, but if it happens, it makes some sense. So unless we gap down smartly tomorrow, that's my target. But unless we gap up smartly and take out this high early, I'd be suspicious that I'm reading the pattern wrong. And we should know that by or soon after tomorrow's open. And that's today's call.